Are we in the last days? People don't know what's going on out there. The pastors are not telling them. People have to actually make guess. You understand, because what's going on in the churches is nothing but the same old stuff. Easter, Christmas, I mean, all of these so-called holidays that they have going on. Let me make sure I turn this off here. So, all of these so-called holidays, no one knows what's really going on. You got bridges falling down. You remember the old song, London Bridges falling down? Yeah, now we really got bridges falling down. The nursery rhymes have came to life. Okay? So we got all types of bridges falling down. Oklahoma. I was talking to Elder Rock. I asked him to send me a list of all of these bridges that's falling down because I can't keep up. You had one in China in February that fell down. I mean, it's all over the place. You know what I mean? Yeah, as a matter of fact, let me remember what he say here. Because I seen some of them myself. Because I seen one in Turkey. Yeah, Oklahoma, Turkey, be more. I just thought I'd show that before we go into the scriptures, because boy, things are getting crazy. And people ask, are we in the end times? Are we in the last days? Right? You don't know. You can't tell. Your pastor should have been warning you. You should understand the times. You see, one good thing about this church is that we actually follow the Lord's time according to the Enoch calendar. Okay? And if you guys are new, who don't understand, what's the Enoch calendar? The Bible talks about the book of Enoch. So now if you want to be educated on it, like I said in the beginning of the class, all you have to do is go to historytimes.org, and we break down the days according to the Most High God himself. His time, his clock. Not the Roman Gregorian calendar of the Egyptians and the Babylonians and things like that. No. 364 days. With those 4 days being intercalary days, which separates the seasons. All right? Very simple. You don't need a leap year. You don't need anything technical like that. What do you mean it's 364 days? Let me tell you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Go to historytimes.org. But until then, tonight we have to stay focused on something else. Are we in the last days? We're going to go over a few things that people are talking about out there that we really don't care about, because, and when I say care, we're not worried about them. We have to stay prepared, right? We have to stay ready to not have to get ready as much as possible. And our God will do the rest. But for those of you out there who have no clue about what's going on, I know you're probably shaking in your boots. But if you pay attention tonight, you might understand that this was already written in the Bible of what you should do. And it didn't have to spell everything out for you, because the Spirit would guide you. The Spirit would guide you. And I'll tell you something. It's been so crazy. Before Passover, after Passover. Now, the Passover in itself was beautiful. I'm talking about that part, but the attacks on the body are also beautiful. You know why? Because we glory in these things, like Paul said. We glory in tribulation. Why? Because we know that what we're following is true. And our Lord and Savior came down and died for our sins. So for us to be able to take part of a minute part of this gospel and these prophecies, I mean, all praises and glory be to the Most High. I came back home, hey, windows all broken, hailstorm, like I said. Listen, no complaining. This is spiritual gaining. Are you kidding me? Spiritual gaining. No complaining. I got my little dandelion root tea right here. It's a little too hot, so I don't want to burn my tongue. But yeah, no, all spiritual gaining. See, the devil tries to do his thing, but the Most High turns it into a blessing. So you don't have to start stressing. You don't have to be second guessing. You don't have to question who your God is and will he be there for you, unless you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You see? So that's not stopping me from doing the work. My windows is busted right now. That's not stopping me from doing the work. Yeah, but it's all getting fixed now. I done did everything I need to do, and I'm gonna be broadcasting from somewhere else until they fix that up, and I'm gonna be right back, and we right back on the ball. Like Paul said, when he got stoned or when he got shipwrecked, whatever he went through. Listen, and I don't need people to, Elder, is everything all right? Everything. I just pray for me, keep me in prayer. We gonna keep fighting. We gonna keep going strong because we gonna go through way more than this. I'm fine. My name is Gabar. That's called warrior. My name is Lion. There's nothing that a lion does where he can be weak. He or she can be weak. When you go for the prey, it's never an easy takedown. And you might need a little help. You might need a little help to take down the prey. But when you sit down and feast, you feast. See? Oh yeah, Elder with the rhymes. I mean, I just be messing around, man. But I might got a little rhyme or two. I don't know. You know. You see? So, but I want you guys to prepare, because this is what I want you to understand. What I've learned and what I've already had in my mind and my spirit about this, in my opinion, man-made weather warfare. There's some things out there called HAARP. There's a lot of different things out there, okay? Doppler systems and things that they have, all types of things that they have, cloud seeding. These are things that are out there. This is not something I'm making up. And, what I've learned is that these greenhouses and growing food indoors, like, it's a very smart thing to do. It's not something you have to do. Yes, you can still grow food outside. You can. Depending on your area, though, you have to pay attention. And Texas is under spiritual attack because Texas started independent. I'm not bragging on Texas because I'm from here. This is just so happening where I'm at now. I'm from Louisiana, but this is just so happening where I am at now. They're under attack. And let us not think that there's not some inside jobs going on. I'm just telling you the truth. See? All of Esau is working together. But will it probably last longer than some other places? Definitely. But no place on the earth will be safe until we get to the wilderness. No place on the earth will be totally safe. Some places will be safer than others. But why am I saying this? Are we in the end times? Because you need to prepare. Okay? You need to prepare on all levels. Physically, people need to be working out. If you still giving excuses, that's on you. You can't expect your brother to keep looking behind, trying to carry you, and because you didn't want to get yourself in shape. Yeah. Listen, where there's a will, there's a way. Talk with the elders, like, listen, it's time for people to start getting themselves in shape. Everybody ain't got to be a bodybuilder. Everybody do what you do, but I'm going to tell you, you know what this is going to be about. In the army, you get shot, they carry you, whatever, but if you down and we in a live war, you got to go get the casualties when it's finished. Try to make yourself not a casualty now. Try to make sure you can run, climb, and swim. I'll just put it that way. Try to make sure that you can run, climb, and swim. Why do I always say, a lot of you laugh when I say, can you run from a dog? Maybe some of you can't. Okay, if you can't run from a dog, then you better make sure that you can fight like a dog. I watched a video earlier on Facebook where this hog came and, start, aggressively attacking this older gentleman. Okay, you finna take some boxing. Ain't nothing wrong with a little boxing. But let me tell you, you need to learn some Steven Seagal. Quick stuff. In the end time, we ain't worrying about no points. Point fighting. Point fighting is cool, but in the end time, I'm taking you down quick. I ain't got time to be no points and getting on the ground. Jiu-jitsu. I know jiu-jitsu, but jiu-jitsu to take you out quick. In less than a minute, if you ain't going down, it's a waste of my time. I ain't got time to be showing no boxing skills, fighting for the white man and showing I can get a belt. I'm taking you down in less than a minute. And if it take 2 or 3, it's too long. I need more practice. Okay? I'm just telling you the truth. All that look good, I did it before. I trained with them. But in reality, no, and I'm being serious. I'm being serious. So if you can't run from a dog and some type of weird zombie deer or dog is coming after you or some hog, you're supposed to be strapped with a little poker on your side. A little poker. You're supposed to play a little poker game. See? Because the old gentleman, he called for his dog. The dog did not come for him to help him. These dogs be straight fronting. Man, I got some cats around here. I never even liked no cats. I used to think cats was only for white people. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest. Until I got on this land. You know, every time somebody had a cat, I'm like, you ain't coming to their house. They got cat hair all over the place. You see? So, but on the land, they kill the mice. They kill the field mice. So, and then I noticed, I'm like, when the dogs come around, they start barking. And then the cats, and next thing you know, the dog running up on it. I'm like, man, you got to clean the dog poop, walk the dog, go buy dog food. I'm like, this dog eating better than my children. Man, yeah, you out of here. So I decided this time not to get a dog unless I can afford to have it properly trained. And if his butt can't go poop in one area and do like the cats. If you ain't smart enough to learn what the cats do, I'm sorry, you ain't for me. I ain't picking up your poop. Okay? That's just me, though. Black people be giving away dogs after a while. But back to the subject. If you can't run, I'm telling you some serious stuff. If you can't run, you need to be able to defend yourself. Taser, a poker. I'm going to say poker. Because if someone's attacking you and you can't really necessarily fight and it's biting you, you gotta go for it. You gotta play a poker game with it for a second. I'm just telling you the truth. We need to be able to do what we need to do. That's why, listen, my children, I made them all watch Walking Dead. You need to watch Walking Dead. I don't want to hear you scared of those zombies. Guess what? You see Rick, little son, and all the little white kids on there getting down. You need to know how to get down. See? So this is the reality of it. Israel is an army. And I'm talking about first in the mind. The mindset. I ain't talking about walking around militant like. No, I'm saying like just the mindset to get through tribulation. You know, when you cry. When the last time when we cried, the Most High sent an angel down to help us out? That's because he knew we were stronger than we knew. See? That's because he knew we were stronger than we knew. And we still had to go through things. So in this time, we learned why the Most High put us through all of those things to be able to survive in this time. When I went to Egypt, and I was so stressed out about all of the way they run this third world country. And now I see why I had to go through that. To be able to come here as this place turns into a third world country now. Where you got 4 or 5 guys with the internet cord going from roof to roof and they all splitting it. And you thinking you getting you straight T-Mobile service. T-Mobile. For real. So we need to seriously, every single person needs to seriously do something that's going to get that heart pumping and flowing, and some cardio too. Okay, sometimes bodybuilders, they be swole, but then they can't run. So you got to make sure you do your little cardio as well. But some of us know how to do cardio while working out. Some of us going to do 200 push-ups in a set, 200 shorties in a set. That's going to be cardio for you right there. You see? And then you're going to have the guys on the side talking about, man, them ain't full reps. But the guys who still saying they ain't full reps, they still only can do 30 full push-ups. Are you kidding me? Well, the guys doing 200 shorties, they can actually do 100 plus full push-ups. So then and that's just because you know, they got that little paperwork. Man, that's garbage. If you don't really know how to get down and use it for the right reason, it ain't worth it. I'm trying to tell you, these days today, it's a lot of stuff going on where you're going to need to have your mind right because people are losing their mind. I'm going to tell you some things. Like, when I came back, I was talking to the elders, Ramar and Iraq, and I'm like, Elder Ricard was talking to the leaders not too long ago about we need to pay attention to people who may be kind of not all there in the society, because some people put something in their arms and things like that in 2020, and that was their choice. People have their choice to do what they want to do, but people are losing it. I have to literally call about 5 times, maybe more sometimes, to make sure that a job is done. I mean, it was so many things happening, and I'm like, are you all there?